Dear friends, we are going to discuss about time complexity and space complexity of towers of Hanoi problem. In the part 1, we have discussed about the problem and solution. Now, we are going to discuss about time complexity and space complexity of towers of Hanoi problem. First thing is, after watching part 1, if you watch part 2, you can easily understand. So now we have to write the procedure for towers of Hanoi. So as we have discussed already, so there are 3 posts which we call it as A, B, C. Otherwise, we call it as source, auxiliary and destination. So now I have to write a procedure for towers of Hanoi. As we have discussed in part 1, the strategy is if there are n disks in the source, we have to move n minus 1 disk to auxiliary, then move the nth disk directly to the destination. Next, my job is after this, so nth disk will come to this place. Now we have to move n minus 1 disk to B2A and the final disk will go to C. So that is the procedure. So how we have to write it? So towers of Hanoi, n disk, source to destination using auxiliary. This is the procedure. So if n is equal to 1, the solution is move the disk from A to C, that is source to destination. Move the disk from source to destination. Else if n is greater than 1, the procedure is call the function again, that is recursion. Recursion means the function calls itself. So towers of Hanoi, n minus 1, now we have to move to the source to auxiliary. So source to auxiliary using destination as the intermediate. Now we'll have only one disk in the source, so move the disk from source to destination. Now what is the current situation now? Initially there were n disks. We have moved n minus 1 from A to B. So there is only one disk. That last disk is moved from A to C. Now again you call the function towers of Hanoi, n minus 1 disk. Now from the auxiliary to destination using source as intermediate. That means there are n minus 1 disks here. So from auxiliary to destination, using this as temporary, we have to move them. So this is the procedure, recursive procedure for towers of Hanoi problem. So now we are going to discuss about time complexity. What is time complexity? The time taken to execute this algorithm. But strictly speaking, we cannot express the time complexity in terms of time due to the reason that the configuration of machine differs and the software, all these differences are there. So in that way, what we are doing, we are going to express the time complexity in terms of number of steps. So here, time complexity for n disk is equal to 1 if n is equal to 1. That is, there is only one disk, only one step is involved. Otherwise, the number of steps involved for the more than one. So 2 times you are calling this n minus 1. So 2 into t of n minus 1 plus 1 to move the disk. So this is the time complexity for when n is greater than 1. In part 1, we have discussed that what is the formula to calculate the number of moves required if the number of disks are given. Had you watched the part 1, you can easily say that if there are n disks in the towers of an eye, the number of steps required is 2 to the power of n minus 1. So for this case, how many steps are required for t of n minus 1? 2 into 2 to the power of n minus 1 minus 1 plus 1 actually. This is due to the formula, it is 2 to the power of n minus 1. So here n minus 1 disks are there, 2 to the power of n minus 1 minus 1. So what is the value now? 2 to the power of n, when you multiply this, minus 2 plus 1 is equal to 2 to the power of n minus 1. So as we know that the time complexity is expressed in the order, that is O of 2 to the power of n, because this 1 is negligible when the n value tends to increase. So that we can say that time complexity of towers of an eye problem is order of 2 to the power of n. Now we see space complexity. So what is space complexity actually? Space complexity is nothing but amount of memory required for execution of this algorithm, nothing but called as space complexity. So space complexity of n is equal to 1, you can take it as some constant value k if n is equal to 1 to show the parameters. Otherwise s of n minus 1 plus k, that is to call this recursive procedure, we need some memory space, that is s of n minus 1 storage space for calling this procedure n minus 1 towers of an eye n minus 1. But actually it is enough to, even though we call it 2 times, but we take it in account only 1 time, because this procedure is completed means the same space can be used for this procedure, so that we don't take it into account for 2 times, we take it for only 1 time. So if you take s of 1, it's nothing but k, and s of 2, if you do that, so that is s of, again s of n minus 1, that is s of 1 plus k, that is nothing but k plus k, that is 2k. Like that, s of 3, it comes like this, so that is nothing but s of 2 plus k, 3k. So, and so on. So, what is the order actually? It is the order of n. So, space complexity of towers of an eye is order of n. In other way also, the space required for this algorithm is storing the local variables. Another thing is storage requirement for stack for this recursive call. So, the maximum value of the recursive call will be n. So, the maximum amount of memory required for this procedure is also in the order of n. So that now we were able to understand the procedure for towers of an eye and space complexity and time complexity. The next session we will see the gate questions for this towers of an eye. Thank you.